Welcome back, dear friends. Inside this class we are going to discuss about borders, type of border, and we have a rule for border. We have just this class on discussing borders. Open your code editor and simply just save as this file inside the CSS project by giving the name border.html and save this. You can just remove all this from the body tag and you can just select all these and remove, change the title, CSS border, save, and just see the preview. You can see that here is written CSS border. So let's just type here something. Let's just create a div start and div close. Inside this I'm just writing here hi and welcome to my course. You can save and see the preview here, hi and welcome, and there is no border. First we are going to just discuss about the border, or you can say the type of border. I'm just writing this inside comment. So we have border, you can say just simple border. We have border for the top of element, we have border for the bottom of element, border for the left side, border for the right side. So this is just the types of border that we have. You can see just borders for top, border for bottom, border left, and border right. So let's just create another section. I'm just writing here border. You can see just border types. I'm just saying here, writing here dashed. We have number 2, you can say groove, dotted, and solid, the very simple and familiar one, famous one. So on number 4 we have just border rule, border rules. So on border rules I'll just explain it practically. So let's just I'm just giving you very simple and easy example on this. So we have just 2 color for the div. For example, the first color you can say for the border solid red. This is the first color in line 1, and in line 2 you are just writing here solid, or you can say just writing here solid blue color. So the CSS will select the second one because CSS will read your code from the top to bottom. First CSS will read the first one, then this will be ignored by CSS, so this one will be the selected border. So this called just CSS rule. So let's just work on some real examples. So we have a div tag here. I'm just going to select this inside the CSS, then curly braces, you can say border 1 pixel solid red border. So you can just save this and see the preview. So this is just 1 pixel solid border and the color is red. So this is the type of border solid that I have just mentioned here. You can see this is the solid and the color is red, and this is the pixel, or you can just see. So one more thing you can just do here inside these curly braces, you can say just border border dash, you can say color, border color, you can just say anything like red, blue. So focus just here, we have just one color here. Now I have just selected another color, this is called just blue color. So you can just write here border dash width, maybe something like 6 pixel, the size of border. You can say border dash style, you can just select dashed. Now you can just save this and preview. So you can see the color is changed, the type of border is changed. First it was solid and now it is dash border, and everything is changed. You can see here, first we have a solid border here, the color is red, and the pixel is 1 pixel. Then we have a blue border 6 pixel and the type is dashed. So this is called rule. So you can see here CSS has just ignored the first line. It has just read another color here. So this the selected color, this the selected pixel, and this the selected type of border. And this we have just discussed about the rule. Now, so the way of using border, I'm just going to remove this once again, and let's just discuss like this. You can say border from the bottom you want, so you can just duplicate this 3 more time. Border from the top you want, border from the left you want, and border from the right side you want. Just something like this: border right, border left, border bottom. So you can just mention 5 pixel of border from the top you want, and the color should be, the type of border should be solid, the color should be red. Just for the top, you can save and refresh. So not working. Let's see what's the reason. Border top, border left. So you can just cut these ones from here, paste here, save, and just see the preview. Again, this not working. Border bottom, border top. You can just remove all this. You can just find this from here. Border bottom 2px and border left. Let's just write this, no problem. Sometimes it's happening. Border dash top. So you can see just 5 pixel of border from the top. Type should be solid and color should be right. Just save this and see the preview. It is just the top border. So I want a bottom border also. You can just write here border dash bottom, or we have just the bottom border here. I'm just giving this something like 4 pixel. Type of this should be dotted, and the color should be just simple gray color or black color I want. You can just write all these in one line, just same like this. Now you can see we have just another separate border for the bottom, and the same way you can give border for the left and the right. So let's just use this border right. You can say something like 2 pixel. The type should be dashed and the color should be green, and border for the right side or for the left side, because we have already done for the right. So this just something like 3 pixel. The type should be solid, or the type groove border, GROOVE groove, and the color can be let's just use a pink color here. Save, and now you can see we have just a pink border for the left and a green border. The type is just dashed for the right side. So this just totally different. So like this you can just use border. So we have just used border bottom, border top, bottom, left, right. So the type of border we have used like dashed, groove, dotted, solid, you can see here, and the border rules. So if I just apply here something on border bottom, so let's just change the color. Border dash bottom, I'm just saying under pixel 10 pixel. The type is dotted. I'm just going to say the type is solid, and the color can be any color like gray. You can save. Now focus on the bottom border. So it has just ignored the first border bottom, because this is the rule for CSS. As I told, it will just ignore the first line, and this will select the last element with the same property and value. So I hope you understand and this tutorial is helpful on learning about CSS border. So in next class we will come back. I will show you some important I will just give you some important information about border radius. So till next class you can just try to apply some border on heading, on div, on any other element. So this will be just helpful for you to learn better. So see you in the next class.